Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another video. And in today's video, I've got a great theory for you guys. We're going to be going way back in time in the Splatoon series to the time of the Professor. Now, we don't really know much about the Professor other than he was a scientist living in Alterna who was responsible for the creation of Commander Tartar and for the preservation of Judd the Cat. Judd is the judge for all of the turf wars and ranked battles in order to decide which team actually won. And Commander Tartar was the main villain of the Octo expansion who believed that the Inklings and Octolings were not worthy of being the dominant species on Earth and aimed to wipe them out. However, when he was defeated at the very end of the Octo expansion, he said this line. If you turn your switch upside down, you can actually see the line that he said. He says, "Professor, our reunion beckons." And now, this seems pretty normal since the Professor died 12,000 years ago and Commander Tartar is about to be destroyed. He's likely referring to the afterlife in which he will be able to meet the Professor. However, the problem with this is Commander Tartar is not alive. He's an AI, he's a robot, he's a telephone. Commander Tartar can't experience the afterlife because he's not in the current life. He's not going to be brought back in whatever afterlife the Squids and Octolings may believe in. So, what was he actually referring to? If we go back to the side order trailers, we're able to see more hints at Commander Tartar and him returning within the digital world. Since we know that side order takes place within a digital world, Commander Tartar, like I said, he's an AI. But since the robot was destroyed, technically his AI conscience was not destroyed because it just inhabited that telephone, but it can inhabit other things as well. Maybe he was just trapped within the void since there was nothing else, no other robots that he was able to access. So then when Agent 8 somehow travels to this digital world, is able to find Tartar and has to defeat him once again. But Tartar knows that he's an AI, so why is he going to refer to the afterlife in saying that he is going to meet the Professor there? If he knows that he's not actually going to die, he's just going to be trapped in this digital world. Well, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was actually referring to their reunion happening within the digital world, which means that the Professor would be there as well. And this is actually a plausible idea since we know the Professor was able to create Tartar in the first place and transport his conscience into the telephone. Why couldn't he have just transported his own conscience into something else? Maybe he found some kind of a way to preserve himself and his cat Judd while only one of them used the cryosleep. Maybe the Professor transported himself to this digital world in order that his life could be preserved, and now that's what Tartar was talking about, that their reunion would happen within the digital world that is in side order. Which begs the question, what role would he play? Would he be the villain? Would he agree with Tartar that the Squids and Octopi aren't actually worthy of ruling the Earth? Or would he just be interested in them, since he doesn't really know anything about them? Tartar had been there to experience them, and he is an AI, and is therefore unable to show emotion or sympathy for these Inklings and Octolings. So maybe the Professor would disagree with Tartar, and ultimately be the one who has to destroy him. Well, with Side Order coming out in just a few days, we will be able to find out very soon whether he is in this game and what his true intentions really are. So if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with the notifications bell on so that you can be notified of all of my future videos as soon as they come out. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.